Hey guys, DynastyWarriors6 here again with another collection update video. I decided to start to tackle the Sega Genesis. Now what I'm doing though is, I decided to split it up into parts because there's just way too much to do in one fell swoop. So I actually decided to do the rarer games first, kind of switch it up a little bit and try a different style. But I decided to do some of the rarer, not like extremely rare, but maybe uncommon games you would not normally see out in the wild. So I got together all my kind of uncommon games and my rare games, and I'm just putting them all into one video. So this will be like part one of a multiple parts video. So I hope you guys enjoy. It's going to be kind of, a little bit quicker than some videos, but we'll start off, and since they're all kind of uncommon and rare, it's not really a big deal where we start. But start off with this one, Road Rash 3 was in my collection for like 45 cents one time. I believe it was one time. Shadowrun. Rocket Knight Adventures, Michael Jackson's Moonwalker, which is a funny game. Of course, Shining Force 1, Predator 2, Toe Jam and Earl, which is in fantastic shape, Earthworm Jim, Truxton, of course, must have for Sega Genesis, Wonder Boy in Monster World, Ranger X. I know it's not terribly rare, but it's kind of uncommon in our area. Another uncommon gem is Shinobi 3: Return of the Ninja Master. Turtles: The Hyperstone Heist on Sega Genesis, kind of an uncommon gem. Strider, very cool game. Grindstormer, which is a really hard game to find complete in box. This one, I believe, cost me like $70 for complete in box Grindstormer. And it comes with everything, manual, cart, and everything like that. Soldeca, which is part of that kind of same idea of Grindstormer, except this one's going from the side like Gradius, while this one's more of like Truxton. So, Phantasy Star 2. I'm only missing the manual on this. One of my favorite shoot 'em ups is Gunstar Heroes, though it is really hard to play. This is called Sagaya, or actually, it's called Sagaya in America, but really what it is it's Darius 2. If you know, like Darius, there was Darius 1, which is a, Gradius kind of UN Squadron, same thing as Soldeca shooting game. But this one is actually Darius 2. They just named it Sagaya, which is really odd, but Super Highlight, very interesting looking game, very odd. Herzog Zwei, another shooter game. Thunder Force 3, very fun game. Dragon's Fury, there's another one that was a sequel to it, which is not as, it's kind of a little bit uncommon, but not as much. But this one's fairly uncommon, rare to find. This one was fairly expensive when I bought it at the Portland Retro. And next is like kind of the soft cover guys, the softer, not the cardboard ones. X-Men 2, the holographic one, is kind of uncommon to find. I see a lot of those greatest hits players, like those ones, but this one is actually like an original first release. Though the box has seen better days. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 sells for like usually $30 from what I've seen. Of course, one of my best boxed games, Shining Force 2. Got it for a fairly decent price. Off a Craigslist deal for like $25. Comic Zone, fun game. Towards the end of the Sega life. Vector Man 1 and Vector Man 2. Both pretty good games. And my crown jewel, basically, of my Sega Genesis games is pretty much in perfect condition. Is Castlevania Bloodlines, soft cardboard one. Got everything in it, manual, cart, all in fantastic shape. This was $50 at the Portland Retro. That's what's basically it's worth. So, but that's it, guys. So that's more along the lines of my uncommon and rarer Sega Genesis games. I will be doing other parts of the less the less unrare, whatever you want to call it, just the more common, especially the sports titles, which will be mind-numbing. But that's basically it for the rare stuff. There's nothing on Sega is exceptionally rare. Not like Super Nintendo where it has like there's a lot of rare games, but Sega's got some, but not a lot. The objective of Sega games is getting them complete. That's where their rare value kind of like comes from. So I do appreciate you guys tuning in. We will see you guys later in the week with another part to this or something else along the lines. But thanks for watching. So we'll see you guys on Sunday.